Welcome back, YouTube. I wanted to just do like a brief update as far as for what was going on with AMC. I know I've been getting like a lot of questions on all of my social media sites about today. And this is what I was referring to last week when I said that they were going to shake the tree to try and get rid of some paper hands or some people that were going to sell if they were to see a steep decline. Now, I posted charts everywhere because historically these are things that we've seen multiple times in different squeezes where they pretty much like tank the price right before the uptick. And this has happened, it pretty much happens like 100% of the time. And with this, and with AMC, and with us seeing it today, I believe this is happening for two reasons. A is for that reason, to get rid of the paper hands, and B, I believe it's because of the threshold. Now, that will benefit them greatly by getting the price down before they're forced to cover those positions. And if you don't know what the threshold is, pretty much you only get on that list when you have an like outstanding FTDs, which is failure to deliver. So they're on that list. They were able to get off. They were on it before. They got off a little bit because they covered like some positions. It's just enough to get off, and then they've been placed back on. But you're only on there when you pretty much lie and you pretty much default on the shares that you said you had or that you could get. And obviously they're not. So those FCDs are racking up and they're on there. So the benefit of driving the price down while you're on that list is pretty much you'll be forced to, the keyword is you're going to be forced to cover those positions at the current market price. So if the difference between like covering those positions, if you're forced to cover the positions or the outstanding shares you have, when those shares are hundreds of millions of shares, or tens of millions or even just millions, the difference between $50 covering them at $60 or $50 or $40 when you have to buy that many shares and at that volume, it's billions of dollars saved. So it makes a lot of difference. I mean, it makes a big difference to have the price down lower if you're forced to cover at the current market price. They can deal with fines and the FCDs, or if it later on they'll be able to get the shares so that they can cover like the current like dark pooling or shorting that's going on now. But in the short term, they'll save an absolute fortune. So I believe this is what's going on right now. That's why the price is going down. I believe like until they cover, like I don't care if they short this thing down to like $20. I know I've made jokes about it in the past saying that I hope that it tanks and it goes lower so I can buy a lot more. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Because the fundamentals doesn't change. The inflow outflow rate, like today it's the outflow rate's a little higher, but historically it hasn't been. The turnover rate doesn't suggest that people are selling to tank a 500 million float. So I'm not concerned as far as for where the volume is coming or how the stock is going down, because mathematically it doesn't make sense. So I know that it's institutions tanking the price to scare people and to also get the price down just for those shares that they will have to cover, because I do believe at this point there's no turning back for them. There's no getting out of this. Right now they're just pretty much trying to soften the landing. I'll put it like that. That being said, until the fundamentals change, like when you start seeing like crazy volume or with that being said, until the fundamentals change, when you start seeing crazy volume and when you start seeing high turnover rates and the inflow outflow rates, when all those things start to align, then you can say, okay, hey, we're close to, and of course after they cover, you can say, hey, okay, we're close to a peak for AMC, or this isn't institutional manipulation. But until those things happen, and as long as these numbers aren't making sense, as long as the turnover rate, we get days where turnover rates are 3%, but the stock is going down, we know who this is. I mean, there's no logical reason for AMC to be going down right now. The movies that are coming out are doing absolutely fantastic. They're making concession money. This is the most money AMC has made in well over a year. They're opening back up. The box offices are doing great. This is pretty much just nothing but good press is coming for AMC. You just saw with Adam, he mentioned that they're going to be airing some fights and pretty much just opening up new genres. Like there's no historical reason. There's no reason for AMC's price to be going down right now. So this is all catalyst for AMC that it should be rising. So I believe that this is a great opportunity. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few days. This probably will continue until tomorrow. So I bought some more today. I'll do the same thing tomorrow. And as of right now, nothing has changed in my opinion. But by all means, do your own due diligence. Don't take what I say for it, but just please look into it and not just read chats and forums. Please do your own due diligence and see if you can make sense of the numbers and then make that decision for yourself. That's all I have for this state of the market update. So again, yes, please do your own due diligence. Thank you, and until next time.